Welcome to Chosen Nation Sports. This is your boy Mujere Waiti. Just an ordinary guy discussing the beautiful game as I know it, discussing football locally. I'm out. So, I start this video on a very, very sad mood, bad mood. As we've mentioned before in the channel, in the videos, VAR was introduced to help referees make decisions. But now it looks like VAR is actually showing us how incompetent, how what's the word I'm looking for? How inconsistent are the referees that we see in this modern day football. Like, I am so disgusted, disgraced by the red card that Casemiro got. The same referee, Alenko VAR told Andrew Murray to go look at the red card. It's the same referee got a game at Chelsea who had 2-3 fouls, dangerous, more dangerous than Casemiro's tackles, but only one yellow card came out of it. So the inconsistency, Rabona Nohur, this referee's inconsistency, you can actually see how poor officiating is. But VAR was anyways here to just help us to sort out this problem. Instead of me coming on here and discussing the weekend that was, I am busy discussing the VAR, the disgrace that VAR has brought into our football, the amount of points team lose because of VAR, the amount of heartbreaks, headaches that managers, players themselves, us as fans as well, go through because of this technology that was introduced to us, that was sold to us to fix the officiating of the game. But instead, it is giving us week after week more troubles than we initially had. It has solved the offside rule that I don't think a lot of people are complaining about it. But when it comes to tackles, when it comes to these red cards, I don't understand now. I think someone was just saying, unless if you've played the game, you would really not understand the momentum that the player has when he makes a tackle. Because if you haven't played the game, you wouldn't see what the player sees in order for him or to make that tackle. And the thing here, VAR on the screen, they show it very slow motion. You must remember, these things are in slow motion. They don't. It's real life. So they need to take into account that these players, it was real life. It was spur of the moment tackle or spur of the moment intersection or whatever it was. It was not in slow motion. So I don't understand why referees go to the screen and want someone in slow motion. Because obviously, if you look at something in slow motion, you can see maybe how dangerous it could have been. You can it's the same thing in life. In life, if we can always have that option to slow motion everything that we do, we always have nice things. If someone was supposed to be hit by a car and then you just say slow-mo, and then you can just take them off the road and the car passes, it's just there. But unfortunately, in the ground, it doesn't work like that. It's real life, and this VAR, I am so disappointed with VAR because we've lost 2 crucial points because of that, of VAR. And it's not the first time. Casemiro is now losing 4 games, missing 4 games. The last time it was 3 games because of the inconsistency, because of the incompetence of referees. It is a disgrace. It is a disgrace according to me. It is. Well, let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's just go straight through it. I'm so disappointed. I'm so hurt. Especially when I come back from that 7-0, we want to really win and start gathering points again. Just maybe to cement our top 4 place. But because of inconsistency of referees, because of incompetence of referees, we lost 2 crucial points in securing our 3rd place, in securing the top 4. But anyways, let's just go straight into it. Liverpool got beaten 1-0 by Bournemouth. The same Bournemouth team that scored 2 goals first against Arsenal. Now this week they come again and they take out a big gun as well. As Liverpool were flying high. 7 up, seven this, seven that, seven that. They lost 1-0 to Bournemouth. I think they finished their goals when playing against Manchester United. So yeah, this was just a typical Liverpool performance for me. The one that we've seen recently this season. Failing to penetrate the opponent, failing to create enough chances, failing to take those chances whenever it's created. And Bournemouth, credit to them, they defended well, defended as a team and as a unit, and looked solid as well. Bailing as well, continuing his form, his scoring form from Arsenal, and getting the crucial goal that they needed to win against Klopp's side. Now, Klopp's side is losing ground to top in the top four race because they've just lost 3 crucial points. We all thought about the gaining momentum from the 7-0 win against Manchester United. Bournemouth was just a walkover. Some would say, I had a Liverpool fans who Bazero, but no, we are saving ourselves for Real Madrid. And I was like, guys, Real Madrid are also not having a good season so far in the league. So they might also do the same thing and say, we are saving ourselves for Champions League. And we all know by now, when it comes to Champions League, Real Madrid are a beast, a different animal altogether. They can be struggling in the league, but when it comes to the Champions League, different animal, different team altogether. So we'll see what happens. They play against midweek action. They play against Real Madrid the second leg, trying maybe hoping to change their fortunes and hopefully beating Real Madrid to continue into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Graham Potter's men, second win in a row in the league. 3 goals against Leicester City. They could have had a fourth. Joe Felix, a beautiful move from Chelsea and a beautiful build-up, and only to be ruled offside by VAR. And it was a good game, a very physical game. As calculated when we started discussing this thing of VAR, three bad tackles that happened in the match, and none of them went on to be punished except for one who got a yellow card. Pereira made a very dangerous tackle, and the referee didn't do anything. The same referee that got Casemiro sent off. So, like it's like what they were complaining about. We are having agendas against the referee, but you could clearly see, or same referee, the same referee giving the same player. Mind you, before coming to the EPL, Casemiro never had a red card in his Real Madrid career. Already with ManUnited, 2 red cards. We are at Chelsea. So Chelsea, Graham Potter's men winning 3. And for me, on the day, they looked like a team that's ready to compete now. I think the build-up plays here, if you look at all the goals, it was a team build-up, and it's really good and nice to see that maybe it's a turn of fortune for them. Maybe by now, because Batule in the Champions League, maybe they'll be able to focus on the league and really get the team going, really get the team to gel. As I said before, crucial players are coming back. Kante is coming back. I think he's in training now. Reese is back. Ben Chilwell is back. So maybe it's a turn of good things. I was just telling people that we knew last week, because a lot of people, there were rumors that if they had lost that game, Graham Potter was being shown the door. But he's not going anywhere. He's here to stay. So Chelsea fans, Potter is not going anywhere. So yeah, that's that. You've won 3-1, and maybe you don't know, you can continue your form and you can play against a relegation threatened Everton in your next match. Hopefully you can pick up from that and gain momentum and go ahead, and maybe possibly you can also fight for the top 4 spot. It's still up for grabs. It's still up for grabs. If you look at the table, Chelsea are 10th and they've got 37 points. Tottenham are 4th. They've got 48 points. So it's about 9 points. 9 points difference between number 4th and number 10. So that's, I say, it's still there for the taking. Anyone can still go in there from 3rd to 10th. It's not a lot of points gap there. So Chelsea can still also, if they get, but it needs them to be winning more games, consecutive games. They must go into winning streak, and maybe possibly they can just maybe taste top 4 and all that. So yeah, Moving right along, Manchester City just grind the win. We know Manchester City a 1-0 away win at Crystal Palace. I think it was a penalty converted by Ilan Haaland, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check. But yeah, 1-0 scoreline for them, just keeping the pressure on league leaders Arsenal. As I said, it's gonna be one of those games that we one of the leagues that we look forward to, that will go down to the wire. And when if you go again, Arsenal on Sunday played against Fulham at Craven Cottage, a very difficult place to go and play, and they came out with all 3 points, 3 goals, a convincing win. Second half, not enough changes created, but they already killed the game in the first half. So as Arsenal are incredible. Arsenal are incredible. I've said this so many times that for me, Arsenal will take the league, whether you agree with me or not. But I am saying Arsenal is taking the league. If you're an Arsenal fan and you're watching this video, hit the like button to show that you're agreeing with me. Or yeah, you are also saying Arsenal are taking this league. That Arsenal of bottling league or bottling top spot, I think they passed that now. Now it's a team that is really out for blood. And I'm just hoping that the Europa League doesn't disturb them in the league, because now they've got to play the Europa League. At least they're out of the FA Cup, so it's only the league and the Europa League. So it's up for the grab, it's up for the taking, because I think the bigger team called the Europa League, Barcelona is out, is Manchester United, Juventus is out. So it's also there for the taking. So we'll see what Mikel Arteta prioritizes. Is it the league or is it the Europa League? And I want to address something. I was speaking in a football group league, and one of the arguments people were mentioning or were saying is Man United don't have the fighting power, a fighting spirit, they don't have ambitions like Arsenal. And now I sit there and I ask myself, what is Man United fighting for? Before we even get to that, how many games did Man United come from behind and win those games? How many games did we not play well, but we won those games? Right? So, okay, fine. They say, Arsenal, no team has ever outplayed them. Even if they drew, but because they've got 2 losses now, or 3. So no team has ever outplayed them in the game. So that's why I wanted the team spirit. And I asked myself a question. What are they fighting for? Bro, let me know what you think on the comment section. This is my question. What is Arsenal fighting for? What is Man United fighting for? Are you telling me people are fighting for the league and people are fighting for 3rd place? They would have the same fighting spirit. They would have the same effort, the same hunger as the one fighting for the league and the one fighting for to finish 3rd. You're telling me it's the same. And the other team has been playing for together for a while, and Emway is just, it's a new coach, new players, trying to rebuild from a bad season that was for Manchester United. And now you want to compare them with Arsenal. And this is only Erik ten Hag's 7-8 months into the job, whereas Mikel Arteta had 2 years into the job. Look at where Arteta was in his first season as Arsenal manager, and look at where Ten Hag is now, and look at the difference. I don't want us to compete. I don't want us to not compete. Sorry, that's the wrong word, choice of word. I don't want us to compare the two. I don't want us to compare them, but I hate that people say Manchester United team doesn't have a team spirit, doesn't have a fighting spirit in them. How many games we've won coming from behind? How many games we've won when we're playing badly? And I need you to tell me, really, what kind of spirit do we call that? If we can come from behind and win a game, if we can come from a game that we are not performing and win that game, what kind of spirit is that? And we're playing 3 games a week. We're the only team in the EPL that has been playing 3 games since 27th of December. We've been playing 3 games a week with the same team. Anyway, that's done. So let's go to Man United. Obviously a 0-0 draw obviously the controversial is the red card, yeah, Casemiro, which took us and made us play like the team is really out of shape. So that's what I'm saying. The red card really killed the mood, really killed the game for us. Obviously, we had chances. Bruno hit the post. Rashford, again, 2 penalty incidents were not given against Man United. Maybe maybe you guys have got a different way of looking at it. Maybe you guys have seen it different than me. But 2 penalties, a red card against the same team in one match, against the same referee that has given our player in a previous game a red card. I'm not making any excuses of why we didn't win the game, why we didn't, but obviously we were men down from 30 minutes. We played almost 70 minutes, 10 men. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. When we rocked on Sunday, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, before I go, I just want to give a big shout out. I know, but what like a big shout out to ManUnited Sundowns for lifting the South African flag high, humbling a top African team by Al Ahly 5 goals. Come on, Loftus, a fully packed Loftus Stadium, ManUnited Sundowns giving Al Ahly a footballing lesson, 5 goals, and ManUnited Sundowns maintaining their lead at the top of Group A in the CAF Champions. Is it Group A, yeah, in the CAF Champions League. Yeah, clinical ManUnited Sundowns. What, like, you would even run out of synonyms to use to describe the performance that we saw on Saturday. Obviously, Pesitao, that's one of the headlines, scoring against his former team, but it wasn't enough. Mokoena scored a brilliant goal for me, and obviously the last goal, that's what people are hyping it, but people are speaking about. That's one that's making that's what is making the rounds on social media. The team goal that it starts from Williams. I think it was 5 touches before it gets to Shalulile, and what a 10 by Shalulile! What a 10 by Shalulile, and scoring the cherry on top. But here's an argument for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Remember, guys, like a fella, and you just subscribe. That's it. Here's a question I'm leaving you with you tonight. Someone said the 5th goal, not taking anything away from ManUnited Sundowns, but it's a goal that looked like was scored against a team that already have given up in the match. Go look at that goal again. Goal level 5. Aretse from ManUnited Sundowns. We're not taking anything away. It was a good build up, but it looked like the other team had given up. Look at the positioning of the players. Look at the body language of the players. Look, there's a defender. Like there were 2 defenders. The other one was marking Shaluli, but there was the other one, Mufatsimo, on your left. Go look at him, how he makes his run, how he makes the effort to go and stop Shaluli. Let me know what you think. Thank you all for, obviously, every time I thank you guys for watching our videos and really interacting and engaging with us. And until we meet again, remember, prevention is better than cure. Don't risk it unless it's worth it. I'm out.